What's going on Facebook? It's Motivational Monday. I'm Carrie Hartley and I hold millennials accountable to changing the world. Each and every Monday I'm here to bring you some motivation and also give you some real game on how you can make this week better than the last week, and you can enjoy that weekend but you don't have any weekend hangover where now you waiting in the next Friday. Let's make the most out of today. So I just hopped on IG. I had a great session. I think I had a little bit more structure. So I'm looking to hopefully give Facebook some good, solid, quality information. So this Monday, I'm piggybacking off my pastor. We had a great sermon on this Sunday. We were talking about pains of promotion. And I kind of was really feeling it this Sunday. Like, man, pains of promotion. Promotion meaning you want to go somewhere bigger and better. And pains meaning something that you feel like, man, this is hard. Man, the pressure's on me. Man, how am I going to get out of this? So we're going to talk about this in depth. And we want to kind of touch base on what I feel like are some 3 things you should see in this process, 3 things you should do in this process, and some key points I can leave you with to hopefully make this lunch break or make this Monday something that's going to spark the energy you need to get through this week and absolutely crush it. So let's get started with 3 things you should see. When you're in this process of pain, when you feel like you're in the process of being promoted, you want to look out for 3 things. And our pastor really put it in our hearts and in our minds. And again, if you're not spiritual, it's fine. You can still listen to this. You can still get something out of this. Me, I am a man of faith, so I do like to relate things back to my religion and, my spirituality, but this is for everyone. So 3 things you should see. Number 1 is spiritual pain. Like I said, this could just be who you are inside, right? Your inner thought. For me, it's just the Spirit of God working in me. So you want to see if anything is wrestling with your energy, anything is wrestling with your spirit. Do you get up already on the wrong side of the bed? Do you get up and you already want to kind of get after everybody? Are you offended? Do you feel like you're always overlooked? Do you feel like you're overwhelmed? Like, if you feel that spiritual pain, keep eyesight of it. The second thing you want to see is emotional pain. Do you get up, interact with people? Are you holding on to grudges? Are you holding on to revenge? Do you want negativity around you? Are you just hungry that you want to win so much you want to step on everybody? Well, that's emotional pain. Have you let that heal? Have you just gotten over like a loss? Have you had some things happen in your life and you feel like everything is stacked against you? That's emotional pain. Physical pain. Physical pain is like, do you get out of bed? Do you feel slower than you used to get out of bed? Do you feel like you ate something that just got you feeling heavy, like you're just not feeling good? This weekend, I kind of was already seeing that I might get sick. My girlfriend was sick. My energy might have been able to be under attack, but you got to get ahead of that. So 3 things you should see when you know you're in the process of promotion, that these are just indicators that I'm on the right path, is that you may have a little bit of spiritual pain. You may have a little bit of emotional pain, and you may have a little bit of physical pain. That is just an indication you're doing something that your body knows that you're working towards something stronger and better, but you got to go through this process right now to get stronger. You're bettering yourself. If you go to the gym, if you played any sports, or even if you're just mentally working on a harder project, a complex project, you know there's a little bit of stress in that. There's a little bit of like, hey, let me tug on this, let me tug on that, make sure that this is solid. And now I know you can take it to the next level. Same thing with you. 3 things you should do in this process is you should give more to get more. As my mentor said, and this is also biblical, give more to get more, man. Treat people the way you would like to be treated. I've been making it my mission to be in comments on the YouTube pages. I'm hoping to bring that to social media like Instagram, Facebook, comments, just talking, liking, resharing, just giving more people the energy that I know I would like to receive. It's not necessarily like, let me give because I know they're going to give me way more. Yes, that is just law of nature, right? However, by you giving more, you're giving more value. More people's problems are being solved. You're helping more people. So in this regard, while you're in that pain of promotion, being spiritual, emotional, and even physical, since you're giving more and you're receiving so much energy back, now you're being fulfilled. Now your bucket is filling up. And that helps you during those rough patches. The second thing I want you to do is to reset and stay humble. Reset. For me, my reset is talking to my family, talking to my spouse, hanging out with my dog at the dog park. One of my biggest places to reset, and if you're not in your happy place that you feel, sometimes you gotta be creative. My happy place is the ocean. Man, I love being out on the ocean. If I can, I'll be out on the boat, fishing, even just looking at the ocean, hanging out there. I feel like that's my happiest place. I'm in Atlanta, as you can see. We got Lake Lanier. That's a little bit further up, but for me, lakes is just not my happy place. I love the ocean. So with that being said, I can't cry over spilled milk. I'm in Atlanta. You have to find new ways to get reset. Go back to zero. Go back to the place where spiritually you feel great, where mentally you feel great, where also physically you feel great. You got to reset, right? Also, finding a gym from you is a good resetter. So that is one thing, but to that next part, stay humble. When you come up, when you win, it's cool. Thank you, but give it to someone. For me, I got to give it to God, because that's who supplied for me in my life. For you, give it to your team, man. For the person that's at the lowest rank, just starting off, the intern to the top dog right next to you, give them all the love. Give them all the credit, man. That's your squad. That's your team. Never forget where you came from, was what my pop said. Same thing in any industry, in any family, in any team atmosphere. Give it to the team, man. Make sure everybody stays humble and you know you're trying to do something bigger and better. The third thing I want you to see and do is to protect your 5 and to keep it hot. Our youth pastor at our church said, hot, keep it hot. Honest, open, and transparent. This allows you to be around the most structured team to sharpen your iron and you can sharpen their iron. What that means is if you're fine-tuning yourself, fine-tuning your skills, get around people that can also step in and help you when you have a little bit of that pressure, have a little bit of that weight, and they can help you refine, retune, and you can do the same thing. It's all team, but you're 5 people that you spend the most time with, man. And don't let spend your most time with be, oh, I'm not around people every day and in flesh, in person. But who you are following, who are you taking in, what's your messages, what's the TV time you put in. If you at work and you all around a certain cliquish group and you talking this, you talking that, not saying you are, but if people are on that, that's who you become. You become an average of that. If you want to become richer, if you want to become more successful, you spend more time around people who are doing this in a natural way. One of the freest and not even free ways, but one of the most least, I would say, unauthentic ways of doing it is just read somebody's book, read somebody's articles, watch somebody's channel. Really get around them, get to know who they are. And remember, you want to also be around people that keep it hot, honest, open, and transparent. So have discernment to know when people are showing you one side of the story and not really showing you the true side of the story. 3 points that I want to leave you with, and I hope this has been valuable. I hope you're having a great lunch break and you're doing things that no one else felt like you can do. But hey, thank you for not seeing this in me. It made me work a little bit harder, and now I want to show you how to do it. So 3 things that you can do, moving past those things that I just mentioned, just 3 points to remember, is to love the process. Everything is a process from 1 to 2 to 3. If sometimes you got to reset 1 to 2 to 3, but as long as it's a process, then you keep moving, you keep refining, you keep getting better. Take it from someone that does not like patience, man. I love to get after it today. Tomorrow, I don't know if it's coming. Yesterday is gone. Today is the day. Let's go for it. That warrior mentality that I have to refine it. You have to be in the process of becoming a better person, the process of getting your character up, the process of me building valuable content for other people to learn from, the process of seeing growth. That's the love. Why it's important is because when you're going through that spiritual pain, when you're going through that emotional pain, when you're going through that physical pain, that's an indication that you're on a process. If you're not doing anything, you're not feeling things stretching you, obviously there's some discernment where if you're going too much, you need some help, you need some maybe more in, but just taking the extremes out of it, yeah, man, I'm just not feeling it today. That's a great way for you to quit, but in that process, you can learn endurance. Man, I already got it. I'm the best that ever did it. I'm going to retire. That's a part of the process to learn humbleness. How do you know how to pass this on to the next? Is it transferable from you? It's not all about you at the top, but it's about you passing it on to one of the people coming up and around you. Your family being able to get on, your best friends being able to get on. From there, we also want to accept the pain points in the process. Yeah, it sucks, dog. Like for me, my physical strength might be under attack because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I could cry all day. I could be feeling like everything's against me, right? I have one of the most biggest deals that I've ever had to date, really being decided today. Do I wake up out of the bed and say, yeah, I'm not feeling it, I don't really care? No, man, trust the process. Believe that, okay, this is perfect timing. Now I get to work on how I can be a better person because I want to be here as a leader in this company to know if I protect my health every day, then I can be here for the big deals. And also it protects me to know, it challenges me to know, well, hey, some days I'm just not going to be up to par. Have I written everything down? Could someone step in this company? It could be anything, but remember, just finding joy and finding gratitude in the situation at hand is really important for your success as well. The last point I want to leave you on, and again, if you're not a faithful, like in religion, that's fine. But if you are, you can relate, but just stay in faith. Why I feel like this relates to everybody is because what it means is you have a vision and something no one else can see. That's faith, man. If you feel like you're doing something your family's never done, your friends never done, your boss at work doesn't really agree with, whatever habit, or you're the boss, and now you want to take this company that's already successful to heights they've never seen before, man, go crush it. Stay in faith, man. It's hard to give up. That's the hardest thing, to give up. Why? For you as a winner, there's no answer to that. You don't give up, you don't quit, you don't stop, you don't go after something big and just to turn around and to feel like, hey, I'm gonna take the easy route. No, that's what's hard. People say giving up is easy, but when you really are after it, when you're really a move maker, a move shaker, giving up is the hardest thing you can possibly do. What you are built of is strong emotional, strong spiritual, strong physical strength. Yes, the process is hard. Yes, you have to be refined. But remember, man, this is training camp. And when we step on the court or we step on the field or whatever you want to feel like your industry and whatever analogy you want to use, whenever you go after what you're going for, you know, this ain't the championship game in this moment. But when we get there, oh boy, when we get there, we're going to be ready and we're not backing down. So I hope you have a motivational Monday, but it turns into action and it turns into something that you feel like is going to change the world. I'm Kerry Hartley again. I'm the CEO and founder of Hartley Capital. I'm also bringing to you the Millennial Mogul in the Making podcast and YouTube channel. And I challenge you to go after something you've never done before this week. And remember, all the pain and all of the nitpick things in the process is just this indication that you're onto something that somebody else is going to fall in love with the next phase of, and they're going to garner towards your energy and it's going to change their life. So with that being said, I hope you have a blessed rest of your Monday and you continue to crush it this week.